Alright, hi. So people have been asking for a Dante build, and okay, here you go, I guess. I use 5 Tau-Forged casting speed shards on him. Essential stat, it essentially scales his survivability as well as just making everything he does so much more comfortable. I use Matter Eye as well for another 50%. If I could use Natural Talent, I would, but I can't fit it. Here's the build. Uh, I like having nearly max efficiency, and it's still a ton of strength. And that's why I don't run overextended or blind rage. And yeah, this is more than enough damage, and it's really strong, especially because Pageflight, his status damage buff is it this stacks with roar, so it's unbelievable. It's like you have like almost double roar for status damage. It's crazy. So yeah, Latron build here is everything. This is crit delay otherwise, and then maybe you run Merciless or you run Radiated Reload here for the reload speed, if you're like me and you need reload speed, because it's otherwise 2.4 seconds, which is really long. And then here's the Grimoire. Foam Invocation for more strength, this for more energy, Blast to help. Blast hits will count as hits to make Woodward and shoot, like the blast procs, and more multi-shot just stacks the stuff faster. This is also more multi-shot, and the dodge speed is essential on Dante. Your dodge, with the amount of speed that's built into this build, becomes like the fastest way to move around. You become like as fast as or faster than a lot of Volts or Gausses. So, Praetos, standard movement Praetos, and a basic influence build drifting contact because I don't have combo anywhere else, combo duration. Noctua. So this mod, because I have Noctua subsumed off for Roar and I'm only using Woodwarden, multi-shot actually does nothing on Woodwarden. So this mod is only here for the dodge speed, which I still think is worth it, because it makes you so fast. And Blast will reproc itself when Blast procs go off as a hit. And Toxin will give you free armor stripping from Corrosive, because you have Archon continuity on Dante. So, and the combination of all of these things, including the heat from your pet, means you're getting 90% armor strip anyway, once you get Corrosive and heat on the pet. Like, that's just very useful. And then you get secondary Encumber for free Encumber priming for all your weapons, and 13 stacks of Arcane Impetus, which is great. And here's the pet, which is also very important for this whole shebang. This is the Contagious Bond build that I use. And here is Verglas. This is a Toxin mod if you don't have a ribbon. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just show you the build. And you can see from Praetos, he's pretty fast, but then what's really fast is the dodge. Like, oh my god. So, there you go. Yep. So we will just strict hard a bit. See if I can find a good room for stuff to cascade in. So first thing you want to cast is your 2/3/4 to summon your book copy, because that can set off Arcane Impetus. I mean, that can set off Archon Stretch with electric procs from Encumber. And it will also help you stack Arcane Impetus for more efficiency on your next set of ability casts. And now you Roar, and Roar's already at 93%, but it can go higher, and it will go higher. You'll see. Yeah. And yeah, Nautilus is already quite capable of like starting a nuke chain around here. Like, this room is fine for Nautilus. It's not the highest KPM room, but it's a decent consistency room, in my opinion, usually. Okay, 11 stacks of Impetus already, and I've barely shot anything. Let's try to get that to 13 real quick. Grimoire is also nice because it does basically no damage by itself, so it's really good for stacking Wood Warden, because you're just getting a ton of hits that keep, and Nautilus is now nuking. Yeah, Roar draw. Okay, 13 stacks of Impetus now, and let's put everything back on. And so, yeah, 113 strength, so yeah. Now we're just waiting to stack Molt Augmented. 113% Roar, I mean. Yeah. Plus, you know, the 75 from Summoner's Wrath for Verglas. So here you go. And really, as you can see, I said casting speed scales your survivability directly, and it does, because you go invulnerable every time you're casting your 2, and every time you're casting your 4. So even if you are, like, jumping around, casting your combos, nuking, nuking with your 3-3-4 is when you're most vulnerable, but every time you press your 4, you get some invulnerability gating. Your health goes gray. And then you're also getting, you know, your passive overguard back during those windows, as long as your 2-2-4 buff is up. And see, Nautilus just nuked the whole room. So yeah, but I will stop moving now to show you, you know, why I stopped playing the build. And yeah, like, I fired off that, like, my turret is still constantly going from that one projectile I fired. Like, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I'll just let Nautilus get the chain going, because this is more efficient than playing the game, actually, once you let it get going. Which is why I stopped playing the build. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But this is what people want to see, so here you go. Yep. Yeah, you just want to get in the right kind of room so you have a steady flow of enemies for the Nautilus to constantly burn and suck and burn and suck. And Magus Anomaly certainly helps too. And I will just rebuff. Not that Nautilus needs it, because you already have Summoner's Wrath. That's pretty much all Nautilus needs, to be honest, and being immortal. Oh, and I forgot my Grimoire buff. Oh, Nautilus just blew up the whole room. Yep. Yeah, the best room for this is the one where it's the vertical room at, like, the end of the stealth challenge, so where enemies can fall down on you from the top from, like, 3 different angles, and then yeah, like, your Nautilus can pull like 200, 190 KPM on there. But yeah, like, this is fine. Like, you can see what it's doing, and like, just the passive things I'm getting from stacking my buffs are enough to kick off a chain reaction that nukes the room. 131% roar once all the buffs are stacked. So yeah, Nautilus has 206% roar. Yeah, and it's just, yep, it is just clearing, yeah. So there you go. That is my Dante that is too strong that he made me not want to play the game, because he made me feel like playing the game was less efficient than not playing it. And yeah, there you go. There's Dante. Oh, let's get these guys. Oh, and yeah, if you put Astral Bond on your pet, he will also, you know, see, I'm just casting 2 here. Yeah. Anyway, if you put Astral Bond on your pet, it will also do this to Thrax in Void Cascade, because why not? You know, being the best support in the game wasn't enough. I'm just gonna mash 2 a little bit, and this guy will never be able to do anything to me. I press 2-2-4, that's almost cheating. Like, honestly, yeah, I'll just let my pet kill him. There you go. Yeah, peak 2025 Warframe gaming. Oh, they died instantly to damage cap heat procs. Yeah, like, there you go. Alright, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna finish the recording here then. Alright, see ya.